You know Derby Days is right around the corner when a giant deck is being built in front of the Sigma Chi house. Members and pledges spend hours on the deck to make sure it's safe and sound. The deck is used to help promote Derby Days and to provide a place to hang out when the weather is nice. Above the deck, a scoreboard is mounted to show which sorority is currently winning Derby Days. The deck itself isn't that important. It's more of a symbol for Derby Days, and it gets everybody excited. During Greek Discovery Day, the deck was used to have a Hawaiian party with a limbo contest. Fellow Cowboys Phil Forte and Markel Brown came to join in the festivities. The award for the lowest limbo went to the women of Alpha Chi Omega. Monday at midnight, the girls were allowed to come into the house and decorate in any ways they saw fit. They also scavenged the house for the elusive derby hats the members had hidden in their rooms and around the house. This is always a pretty crazy event, and this year was no exception. The legendary Derby relay was next on the agenda. It started off with all the houses competing in tricycle races before moving on to the relay. The relay consisted of a three-legged race, egg spoon racing, clothes changing madness, and a dizzy bat to finish it all off. The women of Gamma Phi Beta were the winners of the relay. The banner and signs competition was another event. The houses each had to paint both a banner for the gym and a sign for the outside of the house that they felt best described Derby Days. The Best Banner Award went to the women of Zeta Tau Alpha, and the award for the Best Sign went to the women of Kappa Kappa Gamma. Welcome to the Derby South, ladies. The basketball tournament was held the next day, with all of the houses competing fiercely for the title in the Sigma Chi gym. Though all the competition was fierce, the eventual champions were the women of Chi Omega. The most anticipated and hard-fought event for Derby Days every year is the dodgeball tournament, and this year more than lived up to the hype. Sorority girls turned into savages, launching ball after ball. Throughout the heated matchups, one house stood above the rest. The women of Zeta Tau Alpha conquered all on their path en route to the championship. The last event of Derby Days is the Derby Pageant. Hosted by energetic and quirky hosts, the crowd was entertained the whole time. The contestants from every house participated in a group dance initially, before performing their individual talent, which ranged from singing to performing a scene from Napoleon Dynamite. The final part of the pageant was the question and answer. The Derby Day Queen was Alex Adkins from Chi Omega. The overall winner for Derby Days, however, went to the women of AD Pi. Well, that wraps up this recap. Until next year, keep it classy.